All right. Aloha from La La Land. I'm Trish da Dish here with another edition of Mana'o at Home, serving Maui's music community during these dark days of the live scene. I'll tell you what, we've had such a great response. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and supporting these musicians that we miss on the stages across the islands. Last week we had Tom Conway, guitar legend of Maui. What a humble and happy human. We had such a great conversation with him. Don't forget, all episodes are available online at manaoradio.com. Coming up today, we're doing this a little bit different, but whatever. The show may go on. Has to go on. I'm so excited. The sound check was so much fun. I can't even imagine what this show is going to be like. We have the one and the only Shea Derrick, and she's got her delicious outfit, the cream. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce Shea Butter and the cream. The crowd's going wild. They're crazy. I'm sweating over here. Hi, Shea. Love your face.
Hi.
Here.
Thanks for having us, Trish.
You got your trusty guitarist there. We're calling this the dollop or the cream.
The dollop. Yeah.
Because I don't see your Rick Bodinus, your trusty.
Yes, I don't have drum and bass today. Definitely missing those guys. But I just thought it would probably be smarter with COVID and social distancing, maybe just to pare it down. And so well, shout out to J Money and Rick Bodinus. I love you. Missing you guys. Wong, wong, wong.
J Money.
J Money. Oh, sorry. I wasn't supposed to say that on.
He's the cutest. Well, you got your trusty guitarists, two of my favorite, Nick Sickles and Matt Del Olmo, aka
Yes.
Yum Yum. Back to you, Bob, with his Bob Ross t-shirt. Today we're going to be talking story. We've got like a whole collection of an eclectic set, which I really like. Anything from blues to rock to funk to soul. And like we were talking earlier, Shea, variety is the spice of life.
It's the spice of life, girl.
It is. What have you been doing to keep yourself sane? I know that you had such a busy schedule, conference, events, weddings, all kinds of stuff. And what have you been doing? You haven't got to take a break, unfortunately.
I have not. No, I went back to caregiving in January, and I just wanted to do something meaningful besides music that makes me feel good, and taking care of people makes me feel good. And I just, I didn't know that I was good at that until I had a friend's mother broke her hip, yada, yada, yada. And so then I started caregiving for her about 4 or 5 years ago. And so then I jumped back into it in January. And then whenever everything fell out of the bottom, then I just, I picked up a lot of clients. So been busy taking care of people and taking care of my man. So, but this is, I was really excited to get the call from you to get to do some music, because it's obviously with social distancing. I miss my band fam. So this was nice.
We're so happy to have you. I know the Manao family and the Weekly Dish and everyone on island. We miss those live musicians. It's like you can't really appreciate it until it's poof, it's just gone. All of a sudden there was no comedy, no music, no theater. For me, art is essential. So it's really important for us. And I'm really interested to see the creative boom that's going to come out of these hard times, and we'll be talking more about that later. What's coming down with you. Why don't we get started here? We've got Shea Butter and the Cream Light. And, guys, the best part about this show is that you get to support your artists. So no, we didn't, charge you to get in the door tonight, but we would love it if you would support your island music scene. She's Venmo via Island Encore. So at any time during the show or later this weekend, if you want to support Shea and her causes, give her some tippage. All right. Okay. Well, without further ado, let's have some fresh tunes from Shea Butter and the Cream.
Here we go.
soul and give me your time, 'cause I want it. Give me your heart, give me your mind, give me your soul and give me your time, 'cause I want it. I woke up early this morning with an aching in my chest. I tossed and turned all night long. I just could not get no rest, because deep down I know the truth, and my heart wants to believe you. Take your words at their value and not the actions that you do. So give me your heart, give me your mind, give me your soul, and give me your time, 'cause I want it. Give me your heart, give me your mind, give me your soul, and give me your time. I want it. I heard the news on the street today. Please God tell me it ain't true. She said she's having your baby, but I thought I was your boo. You said till your dying day. Promises, promises, promises made. All these lies with a straight face. How could you be all so cold when I gave you my love, gave you my time? Why you played me dry when I gave you my love, gave you my time? Why you robbed me blind? But so foolishly I get down on my knees and keep begging, begging you, please, and give me what I need. But so foolishly I get down on my knees and keep begging and begging and begging and begging you, please. Give me your heart, give me your mind, give me your soul, and give me your time, 'cause I want it. Give me your heart, give me your mind, give me your soul, and give me your time, 'cause I want it. Give me your time, 'cause I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it. Give me your heart, give me your mind, give me your soul, give me your time, 'cause I want it.
Ow, ow, ow.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I'm already in a better mood.
Yay. Thank you. Me too. Me too. This is
I needed that. And so thank you so much, Shea. I just love you guys. It's just so fun and funky, and I just love your chemistry. You can just tell you guys really get along. You know, I just really like that. Oh, how exciting.
I have to give big props to John Michael, because the bass player that I am so fortunate to get to work with for, how many years now? Seven years. Woo! Don't quote me on that. But he, so I had seen Matt with Brown Chicken when we first moved here 10 years ago. We were just walking down Paia, and they were in that Indigo. They were set up in Indigo. Remember that? It was 10 years. It was a long time ago. And then whenever the Sickles band was around, then I just heard about them, and I went to a show, and I was like, yes, this band is the truth. And so, and then whenever I left Free Radicals and I wasn't really doing any original music, John Michael was like, hey, he put this band together, and he was like, you should play with Nick and Matt. And there you go.
And here we are.
And here we are. So.
And Nick and Matt, Matt, this is his second time on Monotto at Home. He's like a regular, I tell you what. I love that all of you have different projects going on too, and different passions, but at the same time you come together for this groove. and it's so funky, and like I really miss that vibe on Maui. They're like, you know, Kanoa does funk, but not a lot of people are into the funk as much. And I know Matt is a huge funk fan.
Funk fan.
He's a funk soul brother. But I love it because it makes me want to move, and you just feel good, you know? I mean, I always say that you guys are like, you know how to throw the party. Like whatever band you're in, it's like you're on stage and you command the audience. You're like, get over here and party with me, you know? And I gotta say, that's one of my favorite things about you as a live performer is that you have this like courage and like this like courageousness on the stage, but also you're a great band leader. You can like always tell you're in, you know, you're like James Brown.
I try. I definitely, like, I have to give props to John Michael again for that, and my husband, because like hi boo, how you doing? When I started doing my wedding band here, and the coordinators would come up to me and say, okay, tell the bride that she's amazing and everything's fine, if she's like back there freaking out. And I would just get so nervous, and I'm like, I can't. John Michael's like, yo, you gotta get your shit together. You gotta be able to go out and talk to the audience, and then you tell them something and then they do it. And then my husband's like, you just have to speak slowly and command everyone's attention. And, you know, John Michael's like, you know, you're driving this bus, you're the leader of this band, but you gotta take control, or else we're gonna be crazy and do what we want to do.
Yeah, this isn't a jam session.
Yes, exactly. So the next, yes, of course. So the next song is Sharon Jones and the Dap Kings. And so John Michael was like, yo, you gotta, he says yo, by the way. He's like, you got, he does say yo, because he's from the East Coast, you know.
Yeah, he's New York.
That's right. So he's like, you got to watch Sharon Jones and the Dap Kings, because she is just an amazing front woman. And he was telling me about the concert when he saw her the first time, and how he felt like he was sitting in her living room and she was just performing to him. And so then I started studying, and then I started standing in my living room and speaking to Kevin and my cat as if I was in front of a crowd.
I love that. Okay, we all got to start somewhere.
That's right. Yes.
Do you picture everybody naked so you don't get nervous, like what they tell you when you're a speech writer?
I don't know why people tell you that. No, I never. It is the dumbest thing. I've never done that. I just know. For me, it's just like a blank, like abyss of just heads, you know, like little heads. That's what I imagine. And I more imagine myself like on stage, like rocking out with the guys more than I picture the audience. Like, yeah. And
you always have such a great style. I loved all the photos we've been sharing, your beautiful dresses and hair. And you just always you're just a cheap girl. I love it.
Thank you.
Right. So let's hear some more music, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. Once again, this is Shea Butter and the Cream on Manaho at Home. Thanks for being here.
To wait, boy, honey, for a girl like me can move on. Ooh, baby, tell me how long do I have to wait, boy, honey, for I can say that you're gone. Every hour seems like a day, and every day is like a year, and every week is an eternity. Well, I get lonely, baby, when you're not here. Ooh, baby, tell me how long do I have to wait, boy, honey, for a girl like me can move on. Ooh, baby, tell me how long do I have to wait, boy, honey, for I can say that you're gone. Won't you let me know? Yeah. I'm in an awful state, baby. You said you love me so. Well, I get lonely, baby, when you're not here. Ooh, baby, tell me how long do I have to wait for you, honey? For a girl like me can move. Ooh, baby, tell me how long do I have to wait for you, honey? For I can say that you're gone. Break it down. Won't you let me know? Yeah. I'm in an awful state, baby. You said you love me so. Well, I get lonely, baby, when you're not here. Ooh, baby, tell me how long do I have to wait for you, honey? For a girl like me can move on. How long do I have to wait for you, honey, before I can say that you're gone? How long do I have to wait for you, honey? How long do I have to wait? Oh, for a girl like me can move on.
Yeah.
Ow, ow, ow!
Hercules, Hercules.
Hercules, Hercules! I'm in a good mood again. Oh, what an adventure. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget, even though we're not live, there's going to be a tip jar open for Shea and this beautiful band. That's at Island Encore. She's such a sweetheart. She's decided to actually donate her funds to Manao Radio and I. And we're doing a crap job here. No, I'm just kidding. We obviously need some technical support. So, but thank you guys so much for being here. I always feel like your music is definitely music therapy. And we really need this right now in the world. There's so much going on in the world. I know Matt has been keeping busy with his duo with Yum Yum and Sweet Beats, but also just enjoying the island probably without visitors, huh? Isn't it nice?
Yeah, there's not very many people at the beach these days, I'll tell you what.
I love all your videos. And also you'll be coming up doing a show with Orion, Hitzig, maybe some bluegrass online soon.
Yeah, we're going to get in touch with that Appalachian feel here in the near future.
Appalachian? Speaking of Appalachian, didn't you grow up in Appalachia?
For a spell. Yeah, you're talking to that guy.
That's why we're going to this side. Nick Sickles, how you doing? That's
back to you, Bob.
Hey. Back to you, Sickles. Now, Nick, you're like a farmer, a writer, a designer, a lover, a fighter. No,
a poet.
Not a fighter.
A poet, an editor. I know you're not a fighter.
He's a therapist, musical therapist.
Yeah.
He also, you seem like to be the one who would like talk people down. Like, hey guys, listen.
He is that guy. Definitely that guy.
It helps out in my day-to-day, that's for sure.
Nick, what have you been doing during quarantine days? You've been working your booty off too with some new exciting farms. Tell us a little bit about your regenerative farming.
Yeah, so I mean, I've been working with Hokanui Maui, and we've been doing regenerative farming, a massive undertaking here on Maui for about the project's been going for about 7 years. I've been on the project for just over 5, and it's really picking up steam, and it's doing the good work, and farming in a way that rejuvenates our soils and
beautiful.
Takes care of the earth that we're farming.
I like that you said take care of the soil and it will take care of you.
Yep.
I love that.
That's pretty much the key. I mean, you know, there's a conventional farming these days and the massive farming plots that are out there on the mainland and even here in the islands. You know, it's a lot of chemical use. It's a lot of inputs that need to go into the soil, and there are better ways to do it. And that's one of our missions, is to prove that and you know, work with nature to you know, work within the natural structure of the world, and that's the way to go. You know.
I like what you said, that, like, you know, it's sad what's going on in the world with the pandemic, but now more than ever, you know, farming is getting in the front line again. What a boost. Yeah,
it's been really interesting. You know, it's definitely, the pandemic has definitely been a major hiccup in a lot of areas of life. But I have to say, with the pandemic coming in, I've only gotten busier. You know, it's been you know, my work has really picked up, and really the importance of what I'm working on now has just really been highlighted. Just to, you know, provide local food. I mean, we're on an island in the middle of nowhere, so
exactly.
You know, anything that we can do to promote local food and sustainability and living on an island that relies on Costco and boats to come in, you know, anything that we can do to ensure food security for us is a bonus.
Yeah, I really enjoyed seeing everybody plant gardens, like, right away. Like, all the Facebook feeds were like, I have a new garden. Look at my tomatoes.
And
sourdough bread.
Yes.
Yay!
High five to sourdough bread.
Yes, and the sourdough bread. I love it.
Yes.
You guys have like a little community. You like share your yeast. Like,
he's got chickens at his place, like meat birds.
I just had to give John Michael another start, because he done let his go to shit.
Oh.
He did a good job though, but I gave him a fresh one. He ain't done yet.
Well, this has been a delicious conversation. Let's have some more tasty tunes. What's coming up next, Miss Shea Butter?
This next song is called Searching for You. It's a song that I wrote about my husband. I wrote this song about him. We were like together for like a year, and yeah, I was in the shower and I was like, yeah, this is by myself. I was in the shower by myself when I wrote this song. Just to clarify. But yeah, this song is about finding the one.
I've been searching for you, baby, searching for you. Can't you see that I've been searching for you? Well, I've been searching for you, baby, searching for you. Can't you see that I've been searching for you, babe? And now that I have you, I ain't gonna ever let you go. No, 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 no. Well, I've been up and down and over and under. I had the tippy top. And now that I have you, I just wanna love you and never ever stop. You fulfill my needs, nurture my dreams. You know just what to do. You're my ivory king, my sex machine. I know your love is true. You are so fine, and you're mine, all mine now. till the day I die. Searching for you, baby, searching for you. Can't you see that I've been searching for you? Well, oh, I've been searching for you, baby, searching for you. Can't you see that I've been searching for you, baby? And now that I have you, let you go. No, 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 no.
Ow, jeez, Louise. If somebody wrote that song for me, I would want to be with them forever too.
In the shower.
Oh!
Shower has
This is an
best
adult
reverb.
Yeah, a lot of resonance in there.
I love that in the shower reverb. Matt,
Nobody
you
ever takes a cold shower. Come on, they're just
It's
lying.
true. It's
no
true.
hot shower, cold beer. Come on. Come
Bam, bam. I like the way you think.
on. So we're in their beautiful studio there in Powella Cannery. That's Matt and Nick's and Justin Morris's studio. We want to give a shout out to Justin Morris, our brother
Yes.
from another mother. He was our first guinea pig on the Manao at Home show. We love him so much. Hi, Justin.
Yo, Jay,
what up?
what is it? J-Mo, Beast,
He's got-
J-Mo, Beast.
He's beast.
You're Yum, he's Beast.
He's
Yeah.
very beastly. I want to talk. Shay, I want to talk a little bit about your upbringing, where you were born, when you found your voice, and how music became, such an extension of who you are.
Okay, well, I am from a small town called Cisco, Texas.
Oh, that's
about-
right. Mhm.
That's right, 3,000 people, one stoplight, one grocery store. Everybody knows everybody. Everybody up in your business. And Whitney Houston is the reason why I started singing. I wanted to be just like her, and I used to sing all of her songs at all of my talent shows in elementary that were completely inappropriate, but they let me do it. And yeah, so I got to LA, joined a tribute band called a Stones tribute band called Paint It Black, and like all my life, when I started writing music, I was like, oh, I like folk, and I was just kind of like singing, soft into myself, and everybody kept trying to push me to be louder and to be something that I didn't think that I was. And it was, but in that band, we got to Gimme Shelter, and the drummer, Bob, looked at me and he was like, why are you holding back? Give it to me, baby. Give it to me. And I was like, rape, murder. So then all of a sudden this like voice came out of me that I had didn't know that was inside. And that's how I definitely credit that band and those guys. They just made it a really safe space, and it was a lot of fun and taught me a lot about Stones and classic rock. And so that's where I found my voice, is with those guys.
I love that you said a safe space, because that's really important for an artist when they want to grow, is to feel comfortable, especially when you're, expressing yourself and they're pushing you, but you don't have that confidence yet,
Right. Yeah.
And then there's nothing better than having like a team, like Like, thank you to Manalo Radio for being supportive.
Yes.
They're being patient. And all of our fans online that are watching, you're still going to get all this deliciousness. It's just a little different this week. And also, I want to give a shout out to Stephen Holding, who's been supplying some beautiful photos of you.
Yeah.
Thank you, Stephen.
He always captures
Hey.
the rock stars. Man,
Really
I love
is.
this photo. He's like the best, right?
Huge supporter.
Big supporter. We love him. So before, yeah, I want to talk a little more story, but I want to hear some more music. What do you got
Okay.
coming up next?
Well, this next song didn't get to segue really quickly. So a lot of people know me from Free Radicals Project, and so we did this badass show on the beach, and these cute girls come up to us just about before we were about to go on, and they were like, "Hey, we're doing a show at Charlie's. Can you guys give us a shout out?" Then they invited us to the show and told us we could get in free. So I walk in and I just see this being on the stage with this giant red mohawk. And I'm like, who the fuck is that? Oh my God, this is amazing. And so I was just shook, and then just became fast friends with Casey ever since. And so then shout out to Casey, Kings of Spades, love you guys. And so we met Casey, told her how much we loved her, and then it was like band exchange, and she was like, yo, you guys come to and I'll host you guys. And she was just like family right away. It was crazy. And so this is one of her songs, This Child, and she usually opens up her set with this song, and it was like, as soon as I heard it, I was like, fuck yes, I'm doing
She's
this.
like the Axl Rose of Hawaii.
Yes.
And she got to open for Guns N' Roses on a
Shut
walk.
up.
Yeah, a couple years ago.
Wow.
Dreams come true, man.
I
If only
miss her.
Whitney was around.
Aw.
All right. This is for our friend Casey of Kings of
Yes,
Spades.
thank you, Casey. Thank you so much for letting me cover your song. I love your song. And Jesse, I love you. Matt, Tim.
Little neighborhood rat in a gang all up to no good. Daddy said don't play with fire, and a lot I understood. Words like that to a curious cat, well, it simmered on my mind for days. Seconds passed when I lit the match and the house blew up in flames. Yes, you buy me dresses, but I play with guns. Swing for the fences, ain't gonna tame this. Gonna take this child. No. I was a lean little serious teen when Eugene cornered me in the hall, calling me out up in front of a crowd, his fat finger in my face and all. Well, I was scared steep and afraid to speak, feeling weak all down in my joint. Till I pushed back, bent his finger back, till it snapped and I made my point. Yeah, you buy me dresses, but I'll play with guns. Swing for the fences, ain't gonna tame this child. No, ain't gonna tame this child. Dresses, but I'll play with guns. Swing for the fences, ain't gonna tame this child. No, ain't gonna tame this child.
When we did it the first time, I was like, yeah, see why white people want to break some shit. This is like fucking rock out. I feel like breaking a guitar. Somebody give me a fucking guitar.
I know. Casey, I just want to, whenever we had Kings of Spades show, it was like mini mosh pits. You
Yes.
know?
Oh my God. Seriously, my freaking neck. I'm going to try to say, not to say fuck so much, but my neck, like head banging in her shows, I fucked up my neck.
And you know, that mohawk, it's a work of art.
Yes, it really
She
is.
spends so much, the courage and the dedication. It's gorgeous. I love her.
Right? The
Well,
color.
I love you, Casey. You're the
Love you,
bomb.
Casey. Love you, Kings of
Make sure you check out
Spades.
Kings of Spades. When we expand the show, they'll definitely be one of my first guests. So I'm very
Absolutely.
excited
Yes.
about that.
Yes. Check them out.
I want to talk a little bit about some of the great events that you support. You're always someone that you can see on a stage when it comes to like a nonprofit or like a cause. Like I'm a big fan of Wahine Week, the Women's March, Maui AIDS Foundation's Mardi Gras. I mean,
Yes.
September, you're always, you know, putting yourself out there to support, you know, the island music, but also you get to play. You know, you get to play different gigs and go to a gala or, you know, play at the MAC. I mean, what's your kind of, which one do you really enjoy the experience? What do you look forward to?
Oh man, I look forward to every event. I definitely, you know, I didn't know that I was searching for a sense of community until I got here and felt that on Maui. I know I'm gonna cry. And
I know I'm a
everybody here was just so supportive, and they just are elated to hear live music. And it's definitely like everyone here embraces all kinds of music. And so every event here, our shows that we put on here on this amazing island, the LGBT shows, Mardi Gras, like all the shows you just listed, they all have their own energy, love, and you know, it's the different circles on Maui. So I'm really just grateful that I get to be a part of those shows, and I support my LGBTQ plus community to the fullest, because it was like my first gay club that I ever went to when I was 18. It was just like all love, and you know, and I hold the LGBTQ community so close to my heart, because you know, they know what it feels like, even, you know, worse than I feel, or not to compare everybody's struggles, but you know, their struggle is hard, and it's still like finally transgender, the transgender community is getting the attention and love that they deserve, and it's just
and not the abuse. And
exactly.
It was such a sad. It was so sad to see your friends not be able to be themselves for so long.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
You know,
so,
we accepted who they were. I mean, growing up in the Midwest, Cleveland, Chicago, and now living in LA, it's like, oh, thank goodness. You know, we're finally, are we getting there? I mean, we've taken some steps back, but we're getting some steps forward too.
it feels, it definitely feels
I feel like
let's go already. Let's do this shit already. Like, why is this even why is this an issue? Like, everybody love everybody. So
love is love.
so
I used to have this T-shirt that was Miss Piggy, and it said, "If pig can love frog and frog love pig, why can't we all just get along?"
Exactly.
Like,
Thank you.
hello, the Muppets knew. No, I was kidding.
A long
Well,
time
thanks
ago.
for being here, guys. Hey, this is a little bit different than usual, but we're gonna have this beautiful episode up online. Don't forget, you can always watch on manaoradio.com. Make sure you tip at Island Encore, Shea Butter and the Cream. Man, these are great songs. What's the goodies that are coming up next? I'm excited.
This next song, speaking of community, was so Kevin and I, when we got here, we stayed with our friends Brady and Sarah. Shout out to them. They are the reason we got to come to this amazing island. And then we answered a Craigslist ad. I don't know if you knew Piero Resta. His art was in Casanova.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. So he put an ad on Craigslist. He needed some people to come work trade, and so we answered it. Got to his property, and we loved each other right away. And we worked out on his property and stayed there. And he had this sound healing room. And so I had just been like pulling up sugar cane all day. I'm all gross and sweaty, and I just needed to decompress. So I went into the room and I just started singing, and this song popped up. And so this was my
beautiful. What a beautiful story.
my ode to Maui. It's called Love Song.
Today I woke up and decided to sing. Whoa, I decided to let my soul be free. I let go of the pain, let go of the sorrow, look forward today, forward tomorrow. Now I know my destiny is here with you, and that's where I wanna be. Now I wake up to the breeze in the trees, ooh-wee, and I give thanks to the salts of the seas, ooh-wee. I want to live my life in paradise. This bliss I chose, I would not sacrifice. Now I used to be afraid to fly, afraid to say what was on my mind, and I let people take my shine and keep me from the green that's waiting for me on the other side. You got to live your life for you and not nobody else. Follow your heart for all the answers. If I had listened to the doubts and fears of all my peers, I would not be here enjoying my life. 'Cause I wake up to the breeze in the trees, ooh-wee, and I give thanks to the salts of the seas, ooh-wee. I want to live my life in paradise. This bliss I chose, I would not sacrifice, because every day is a love song. Every day is a love song. Everyone's feeling happy. It's hotter than July. Though the world's full of problems, they couldn't touch us even if they tried. From the park I hear rhythm. Marley's hot on the box. Tonight there will be a party on the corner at the end of the block. Didn't know you would be jamming until the break of dawn. Nobody ever told you that you would be jamming until the break of dawn. You would be jamming and jamming and jamming and jam on. Yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We jamming. I wanna jam with you. We jamming. Ooh yeah. And I hope you like jamming too. We jamming, 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 we jamming. Ooh yeah, ooh yeah, ooh yeah. We jamming. I hope you like jamming too. Every day is a love song. Every day is a love
Wow, that was a gift right there.
Yes, that felt good, guys. Thank you.
You guys are so dialed in today. Oh, this is so cool. Great sound, great styling, familiar songs, but also you have some originals that are really great, Shea. I'm really excited to see. You said, I want to give a shout out to Karen and Deb.
Karen Deborah Vial. Yes. They're the reason. They're the ones who hired me to do Pride. So yeah, that's how.
And they're definitely encouraging you to get into the studio to record your own album. So tell me a little bit about that.
Karen has been really encouraging. She always, from the very beginning, they both have, and I've had the pleasure and honor to sing backup for them in a lot of their amazing shows. And they're just another part, now another staple of Maui in the community, and
they're part of the fabric for sure.
Exactly. And so they definitely just are always encouraging me and asking me how they can help me. And I just need to get out of my own head and just make the first step and get into the studio and record these 4 songs that I'm performing for you all today. And because I've been performing live for so long, since I was like 8 or 9 years old.
Oh.
So when I get in the studio, it's such a weird feeling to not have people and the energy there, and then you're just you're standing in the box and they're like, do another take and take it again, and then
that's why you bring your entourage.
I need to learn. Yeah, Prince would like bring all the candles and
he would bring
everything purple, and I need to do that. And
speaking of Prince, you were fantastic when we did Purple Rain with Eric Gilliam and Nils Rosenblatt. Wasn't that the most fun show? Oh,
that was awesome. That night, or when Prince passed, so I had a corporate gig and we were at Ondas, and Ondas had turned all of the hotel lighting purple, and the group that we were performing for was from Minneapolis. And so we had taken a break, and then somebody came up to us and they were like, "Hey, can you guys sing Purple Rain?" And I was like, I don't think I can.
Like, I can.
And
like,
so we got up there and we did it, and just like everybody's bawling and everybody had their cell phones out with the lights, and so it was it was an honor to be able to do that tribute, and that you hosted and did everything for us. So thank you again. Thank you.
I do a lot of things, but I don't have any musical talent, so I have to do everything else. Maybe one day.
Hopefully a kazoo. We'll get you a kazoo, Matt. Hook her up with a kazoo.
You are very musical, Trish.
Wonderful.
That's why we're
exactly.
Actually, I'm a tambourine goddess.
Yes. We had a whole discussion about tambourines and how motherfuckers do not know how to play a tambourine. You can't be getting up there 1, 3, 1. I hate that shit. Like, you see how I'm playing it? Y'all motherfuckers take notes. Take notes.
Just because you're cute doesn't mean that rhythm, girl.
Sorry, I'm off that soapbox. Well, now I'm back being my Shea.
I want to give a shout out to a woman who definitely has rhythm and soul, who's watching right now, actually, Jessica Rabbit.
Jessica, what's up, Rabbit?
And if anybody, she's a big supporter of you and all your accolades, but also you guys were able to, she put on Juneteenth and you were a part of that. And that was a really special day of all these bold and beautiful women empowering each other, and Black Lives Matter was happening, and it still is, and that day was so special because Juneteenth is like, it got a lot of traffic. It was a big deal.
Yes.
If you didn't know, now you know.
Don't know, now you know. Exactly.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Okay, good.
I wasn't gonna say it.
But tell me a little bit about Juneteenth, because I remember we actually met and you wanted to put on a Juneteenth.
Yes, so Juneteenth, so I'm from the South, and Juneteenth is the emancipation of African Americans in 1865. And so every year since I was a kid, my mom would take us to the big gathering. All the Black people would be at the Martin Luther King Jr. Park, and we'd just be barbecuing and dancing and having a good time. And so it was always a part of my life. And whenever it fell on a school holiday, my mom would keep us out of school, and she would, send a letter, call the school, tell them why. And so it was just always important to me. And then when I met Kevin, my husband, he introduced me to the Burning Man community. I still haven't been yet, but I'll get there. But
now he's a little bit Burning Man. So.
Totally, yes. He took me to DCOM, and so what I saw at DCOM, and then what I wanted to do with Juneteenth was take the hippie and the love and the art and mix that together with Juneteenth and make that a day of expression, African American expression, and teaching, educating my brothers and sisters here on this island, and like sharing like this holiday has been so important and special to me and my family and so many African Americans in the U.S. And so this is how I wanted to celebrate this event here on Maui. And yeah, I've been like getting everything together, and then COVID happened, and so I was so stoked that Jessica came through clutch and put the Maui Juneteenth celebration together, and it was beautiful. I was getting ready while the first act went on, and then we were listening to my car on the way down to the event, and it was just like I was just like sobbing the whole time. I couldn't put my makeup on from the bottom down because it was just I was an emotional mess. But it felt good to have that release and just feeling like we're being heard today. We're being heard globally, and this is such just a huge time. And I'm just overwhelmed with emotions, but I definitely like that day with Black Lives Matter, like it unfortunately with George Floyd and so many of our Black brothers and sisters that keep getting abused by the police, the authorities, it definitely like it stirred something up in people today, and I'm just glad that they're awake and listening now. And it's important, and to keep the fight, keep the struggle going. And just thank you all for listening and being present and wanting to hear us. Thank you.
That's beautiful. Thank you for sharing. I want to give some love to Jeremy Jarvis, who's our soul brother.
Jeremy Jarvis, yes.
Manao Radio. Yes. He's out there every weekend, every day. Yes. He's fighting for the rights.
He's the truth. I saw him, I went to Choice, and he was telling me about the march, and I was like, crap, I have to work, I can't go. And so then I asked my husband, asked him to go and represent. And so Kevin gets there, and he's sending me video, and I just, I'm gonna cry. I just broke down in tears, and just seeing everybody, the support from Maui, because it's so easy to be on this island, and we're in our love bubble. And a lot of
not everyone's like that.
No, and a lot of people here don't like to watch the news, and I get it, but I'm always, especially with my husband, we're totally present, and we want to know what's going on in the world, so we're constantly watching the news. Maybe that's not so great, but anyway, so I always know what's going on around the world, and that's important to me. And so Maui, a lot of Mauians are like, oh, I don't want to know what's going on in the outside world, but to see all those people on that day show up, it was just like I was so moved and so honored, and just thank you guys, thank you Maui for
thank you Maui.
Yes.
Mother Maui, she's so beautiful.
She's been good.
Well, thank you, Shea, for sharing. Let's hear, you got some more tunes? Yeah.
I got, so this song, segue into sexy time. This is another song that I wrote about my hubby, and it's a song about how we hooked up, how we got together.
It was a hot day in California. The sweat was dripping down my legs. And there you were, walking through my door with that sexy swagger I could not deny. The timing was bad, but but I knew that you had something I had to get my hands up on. So when I had the chance, that's when I made my plans to be forward and get you on the phone. So I said, do you want to get down? Yeah.
Do you want it?
Wanna get down, B? Let's do something funky and sweet. Do you wanna get down, down, digging it down? Do you wanna get down and mess around? Hey, do you wanna get down? There we were, face to face. Dinner, wine, and candles lit up the place. Conversation was flowing, but it wasn't enough. All I could think, would he be gentle or would he be rough? So then he laid me down, started rubbing my body, kissed my lips before he got started, licked me up and down and inside out. Before we did the deed, he looked straight at me in the eyes and said so sweet, I ain't never got down with a black girl before. And I said, baby, I hope I don't disappoint you. Come on, come on, come on. Oh! You wanna get down with me? Let's do something funky and sweet. Do you wanna get down, down, diggity down? Do you wanna get down and mess around? Hey! Do you wanna get, sing it one more time. Do you wanna get down, yeah? You wanna get down with me? Let's do something funky and sweet. Do you wanna get down, down, diggity down? Do you wanna get down and mess around? Hey! Do you wanna get down? Come on. Come on now. Let's get down, get down, get down, get down, get down tonight, baby. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Let's get down, get down, get down, get down, get down tonight, baby. Like this, like that, yeah. Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down tonight, baby. Like this, like that, yeah. Get down, get down, get down, get down, get down tonight, baby.
Oh my goodness!
Sexual chocolate! Sexual chocolate!
You know, Chino and I are over here with our eyebrows raised and our groove moving.
Yes,
He's
yes,
like,
yes,
oh.
yes. You can do it. Put your back into it, girl. Yes.
Oh gosh. Well, this show did not disappoint, ladies and gentlemen. I knew it was going to be saucy. I didn't know it was going to go as planned, but it went beautifully. And we'll have the recording up tonight. And thank you so much, Shea, for putting on the live feed. No one can see me on the live feed, but I hope they understand you're being interviewed. You're just not talking to me.
I am. Ow. Watch
That's one
those
thing I love about you,
microphones.
Shea, is you guys are silly. It's always nice to see like laughter on stage while you're being, because you guys are very talented. I mean,
Thank you.
exceptional. I mean, Matt and Nick. Oh, and then
Yes.
your voice.
Shout out to these amazing musicians. I am so grateful. They are always open and willing and let me try things. And they, again, created a safe space and we get to share. And they make me better. And I'm so grateful. Thank you guys. Thank you.
I'm very thankful for you too.
I love
Shea.
you.
Going along for the ride.
Loving this.
If it wasn't COVID, we'd be in a big group hug right now.
Totally.
It totally would. I know.
Yes.
Virtual hugs. Virtual
Yes,
hugs.
yes.
Well, thank you, Shea, for spreading your wings today, you goddess, and being open to this fun experiment online. It's always an adventure. I think that's it, though. We got to wrap up.
Thank you,
really
Mana'o
appreciate
Radio. Thank you, Trish. Thank you,
Yes.
Michael Elam. Thanks for all the, Marcus Springs. I could go on. Christy Kicks, Serotonin. I have so many. So I love everyone on Mana'o Radio, and they're just the truth. And thank you guys for all your hard work. Volunteering, yes. Mana'o Radio. You guys, I got a tip jar, Island Encore, on Venmo. All of our proceeds, our tip money is going back to the cause, back to Mana'o Radio, because they're the reason why we're here. So thank you, Mana'o. Thank you guys. You guys.
We're not worthy.
I mean, it's just something important to add, I think, is to the viewers out there that aren't aware, is that Mana'o is an entirely volunteer-based operation, and it's such an amazing radio station. And I mean, any time of the day you turn it on, you get, you know, something eclectic, something out of the box. It's such a breath of fresh air. So
praise. Hula Honeys.
agree.
Yes, absolutely.
And coming from different kinds of radio background, I'm just so honored to be a part of this family now, finally. And it's been really fun to do this experiment. And I just really appreciate you guys spending the time, and Michael Elam for keeping us hooked up online and stuff. And thank you guys so much. If you want to follow Shea Butter and the Cream, they have a Facebook page. They're on Mana'o Radio, or sorry, they're on Instagram at Shea Butter and the Cream. You're also on, you can follow Shay, you can follow Nick, Matt,
Right.
Yum Yum. Keep in touch with these excellent musicians. They're all over the place. They're such a beautiful part of what makes Maui such an amazing place for artists to thrive and stay alive. So thanks so much for being here. I'm Trish da Dish for Mana'o at Home. Next week we have Gretchen Rhodes. Woo!
yeah.
Cannot wait for that. Yes.
And then the following week we have Angela and Phil Benoit.
I
the
love that
Fastworks.
too. I love that.
I
so
know,
much.
so we're keeping it eclectic this summer as well, and just some beautiful souls. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to Mana'o at Home, here live, 4 o'clock every Thursday, Hawaii time. Keep it real, wear a mask, spread love, and aloha. I'll see you soon. I'm Trish da Dish. Peace.
Love you,
Love you
Trish.
guys.
Aloha.
Love you, Chino.
Work it.
All right. I'll see you guys later. Take care of each other.